Give me your thoughts on today's contest.
Yeah, I mean, we talk to our girls a lot about, in conference play, the margin of error is super small. And I think we saw that at the end of the first half. I would say first half definitely competed, but I think our word needs to be, as we continue to move forward, is just like sustainability, right? Like, how can we sustain the good things that we do in the first half and continue to come out and do those specifically in the second half overall, but the third quarter. I feel like in the beginning of the season we had some hiccups with slow starts in the beginning that kind of bit us, even some of our earlier conference games. And now I feel like we've kind of figured out the first quarter, a little bit / first half. So now we're back to our third quarter and second half, for lack of a better term, woes. So, who are we going to be when things get rough? What type of team are we going to be? Who's going to show up? Who's going to be ready to go? Who's going to fight? Basketball is a game of runs. We talk about that all the time. But for me, second half in particular, when things go wrong, I would like to see more fight. But again, what's done is done. We'll go back, we'll watch film, we'll address, we'll teach, hoping that, some injuries aren't as bad as, they may look or they may seem, and, just continue to love up on the girls and, just get prepared for, Maine, next week.
Recently, there's been a different point leader each contest for UMass with Abbey guiding the Riverhawks this game. Can you share your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, we'd be really good if we can get all of those guys on one page together. But for the fact that we do have certain scorers and leaders, I mean, I think it definitely shows the capability and the talent that we do have as a team. Again, if we can kind of gel those all together, specifically and offensively, I mean, we'd be a major problem. So thanks to Abbey today, for the 20 points. Again, we love that. We love that today, but we need that same type of effort next week as we play. In addition to, the people, if it's Sid one day, if it's Rain another, if it's Maddie another, like, we need everybody to show up at the same time, on the same day, on the same page. And then when that happens, man, I mean, you're gonna see a really, really special, even more special than what we already know group.
2 road contests next week, first against Maine. Talk to me about how you'll prepare for this game.
Yeah, so I think our first go around with Maine, we definitely did some, good things defensively. So, we'll go back, we'll continue to watch that film, and then we'll be ready to make some adjustments on the offensive side and the defensive side as well. As you know, there are a lot of great coaches in the league, so it's all about, defensive schemes, offensive schemes, and those adjustments that need to be made. I do enjoy going up to Maine. I do think that we tend to play well up there. But again, solid team, solid program, and it's going to be a dogfight. So again, we are going to have to come there and show up and be ready to fight and be ready to give our all.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You led the team in points today with 20 and tied your record this season. What is something that you would highlight from today that you and the team did well?
Yeah, my teammates did a really good job in finding me because I had the hot hand during this game, and they put a lot of trust in me to knock down open shots, and I felt that I shot with a lot of confidence today.
6 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. Can you talk about your approach or mentality and how it might change from pregame to during halftime?
Yeah, pregame before the game is about just filling everybody else's cup, that make sure that we're ready to go, and then like a few minutes before the game starts, just making sure my cup is filled, and then being able to translate that on the court. So like, is it high fives, is it assists, is it steals, doing what the team needs? Then at a point, seeing my advantages on the court as well.